And the second point is that the quinquennial building inspection of the clock tower should be undertaken to include focus on the access to the clock tower. That's the ladder. There's an issue with it. Again, that's been reported before. Everybody happy with that? Sorry.
Yeah, I should like to say that I did ask my friend Steve, who's worked with staircase companies, to come down and have a look. I had a thought about a spiral staircase. He said it's not wide enough. Right. So my thoughts are that we should look, and I've said this to Jane, at sort of not commercial but residential lifts. You could go straight up. It wouldn't take up a lot of room, and I think Jane was going to be looking at that. I think that could be an option.
Are you having a fucking laugh?
I think we'll need to...
Are you having a laugh, Mr. Gilbert, mate? And also, you thought of putting a spiral staircase. Did you not think of measuring it yourself? And think like, well, what size is the minimum size for a staircase spiral? You could have done that yourself. It would have took you half an hour. This town council is fucking useless. I'm sorry, but you listen to it. They've been talking about this ladder for fucking a long time. A long time. And it's still not done. Fucking useless town.
Find out, well, need to have the survey to find out what we can and can't do, yeah. Sue?
Yeah, at the finance meeting we decided that we would want the inspection done and done by the gentleman who came before, so he can see what deterioration there was. And because he specialises in those sort of buildings, he would also be more knowledgeable as to what sort of route we should be using to get up to wind the clock.
Tina?
I'm just curious as to why it's taken so long to get this report and this ladder done.
And I'm actually agreeing with Ms. Tina Kittle. Yes, she is spot on. Why is it taking so long? You've got Keith Gilbert thinking, oh yeah, let's put a fucking lift. It's going to cost you at least 10 grand. At least.
It was on the agenda years ago. And exactly right. And we have been running with a risk with that for an awfully long time, because I went up here when you were mayor and stood up there, and it was rickety as hell then. There's been a hell of a long time. Well, I finished it off, but that was a long time ago, and it seems strange that we're still talking about it.
I think it's because we had a repair done about a couple of years back. My memory serves me correctly. Is that correct? We did have a repair done, and now it's just not.
Who done the repair? What, the geezer, the old town council handyman geezer, the one that's actually done nothing of the jobs that he was meant to do? He didn't do many of them, did he? He never fucking painted the church walk gates, did he? They're all rusted to fuck now because he didn't do anything to them. And how much was he on? 20 grand a year? Yeah, something like that, wasn't it? But this town council's a fucking joke. Putting a lift in there. Fucking, I've heard it all.
For purpose. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
No, it's what I just wanted to say. I've since had a quote for the report. It's £1,625 for the quinquennial report.
Okay. Right, so that's the proposal. Is everybody happy with that? Okay.
So, do they not speak to each other? No? Like, this... It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to listen to them. It is. I listen to them every time. It's fucking classic.
Thank you. Point 8, to consider the grant application received from Wild Church, Norfolk. Yes, Tina.
Can I just point out that this has got nothing to do with St Mary's, in case, because I automatically thought it might have something to do with St Mary's, but the person in question is not linked with St Mary's at all.
It's not linked?
It's not linked with St Mary's at all. They've got nothing to do with this at all.
No, okay.
So, I don't know what this is about.
But looking into it, Sue and I discussed this morning, and one of the questions we had was, has it been cleared with the lock? If they were to be successful, has it been cleared with a lock to put it up? We don't know the answer.